How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are back out here on this nice little lake doing some fishing today. I actually brought along a couple lures with me today that I've never tried out, so we're going to be using those to see if we can catch anything. So let's start fishing and see what happens. Alright, so those lures that we're going to be trying out today are these little mini magnets right here. I've never fished with these before. I've fished with the original Trout Magnets, but never these little mini ones. So let's open it up and see what we have in here. Alright, looks like we have a number of different colors right here. I think I'm going to start off throwing this little olive green one right here on one of these little jig heads. Alright, so we're going to take our little grub and our jig head right here and just thread it on just like that. And now we're ready to fish. Alright, so here's our rig. We've got a little trout magnet float right here, and about 1.5 feet down we have our little lure. So let's start fishing and see what we can catch. Yeah, like I mentioned, I've never fished with these little mini trout magnets right here, but I hear that they work great for a variety of different species. Alright, so we're just going to take it and cast it out there just like that and wait for the bite. I think I'm just going to let it sit and maybe give it a few twitches just like that. Oh, there we go. There's a fish, you guys. Finally got number one of the day right here on that little mini trout magnet. Looks like it's a little bluegill. It's pretty cool though. There's fish number one of the day. Look at that, you guys. Little bluegill right there on the little olive green trout magnet. Beautiful little fish. Not a big one at all, but it's a start. See you, bud. Today's actually the coldest day that we've had in quite a while. It's in the 40s right now, but it did not take long to get fish number one, so I have some pretty high hopes for this little lure right here. Oh, there we go. There's a fish, you guys. There we go. There's another one right there. There's fish number two on these little mini trout magnets. Looks like another little bluegill right here. Love the colors on these little fish. Look at that, you guys. Another beautiful little bluegill right there. Little trout magnet pegging them right in the top of the mouth. A lot of fun to catch right there. See you, bud. There's another fish right there. Look at that, you guys. Every single cast with these little lures here. Look at that. Another beautiful little bluegill right here. Every single cast I'm catching fish now. This is awesome. Look at that. Another little fish right there. These little trout magnets are working great for these little guys. And there he goes. Oh, there we go. And another fish, you guys. Look at that. That's actually a pretty decent sized one. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. That is definitely our biggest fish of the day right there. Beautiful fish, you guys. Look at the orange belly on him. That is an awesome catch. Oh, and there he goes. Hopefully later today we can get on some fish like maybe crappie and maybe even some bass too. Seems like at this spot all there is some bluegill, so I think I might move around the lake in a little bit to try to find some of those fish. Alright, so I just moved a bit further down the bank a little bit and I found this spot right here, and it looks like it gets a lot deeper over here, so let's start fishing here and see if we can catch anything. Oh, there we go. There's a fish, you guys. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh, it's a bass, you guys. Holy cow. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just caught a bass on this little tiny trout magnet. No way. Oh my gosh, that's not a bad fish either. Can't believe this fish ate this little tiny bait right here. Alright. And got him. Look at that, you guys. That is awesome. Look at that, you guys. Can't believe I just caught a largemouth bass right there. Look at that tiny little trout magnet right there. Size 16 hook. Pegged him right in the top of the mouth. Can't believe that this bass right here ate such a tiny little lure right here. That is so cool. Let's get him right back in the water now. Awesome catch right there. Look at that, you guys. Nice little largemouth right there. I say he go around maybe half a pound, maybe 3/4 of a pound. Let's get him right back in the water. Look at that beautiful largemouth right there. And he's back. Well, that was so cool, you guys. I cannot believe that such a big fish went for such a tiny little lure right here. Let's get it right back in there and see what else we can catch now. That was awesome. Alright, so we've been fishing with that little olive green trout magnet for quite a while now, and I figured I'd switch it up a little bit, so I've got a little pink colored trout magnet on here now. Let's see if we can catch any with this. Oh, there we go. There's a fish, you guys. On the pink. Look at that. Another little bluegill right there. Did not take very long to get one on the pink trout magnet. Look at that, you guys. Another little bluegill right there on that little pink trout magnet. I'm starting to really like these little lures right here. They're working great for a variety of different species and sizes of fish. Alright, well, another little fish right there. Alright guys, so at those last couple of spots, the bite kind of slowed down after catching a couple more fish, so I'm going to move around the lake a little bit more to try to find some more spots. Alright, this looks like a pretty good spot right here, so let's see if we can catch any fish. Oh, there we go. There's a fish, you guys. Look at that. That was like a foot away from the bank. Little bluegill right there. Look at that. Just cast it like a foot away from the bank right there, and this nice little bluegill right there picked it up. See you, bud. Oh, there we go. That's a fish, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is not a bad fish at all right there, you guys. Wow, look at the size of that bluegill. It's probably one of our biggest ones of the day. Check that out, you guys. Really nice sized bluegill right there. He's almost the size of my hand. That is awesome. Oh, there we go. And another fish right there, you guys. That was a cast right after that last one. Look at that, another nice little bluegill right there. Not a big fish at all right there, but still a lot of fun to catch on ultralight gear. See you later, buddy. Oh, there's a fish, you guys. There we go. There's another one right there. These little trout magnets are starting to become some of my favorite lures for fish like bluegill and panfish. They work so good. I'm catching them like every cast today. It's awesome. Another little fish right there. And he's back. Oh, and there's another one right there, you guys. Wow, look at that. Another nice sized bluegill right there. Look at that. It's probably one of the bigger ones that we've caught today. That's awesome. I'm surprised that I'm catching so many fish in such cold weather today. It's only 40 degrees out, but I'm still catching so many of them. That's very cool right there. Oh, and there is yet another fish, you guys. Look at that. It's literally every single cast with this lure. It's another nice one right there, too. Look at that. That's so cool. There are so many bluegills in here, and they are loving these little trout magnets. See you later, buddy. Well, anyways, that just about wraps it up for today's video. I know that I had a lot of fun coming out to this nice little lake here and testing out those little mini trout magnets. They worked pretty good. We were even able to catch a pretty decent sized bass on them, so they'll definitely be a staple in my tackle box from now on. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to stay tuned for more, and I will see you all in the next video.